What are the kind of discussions and what's your sense of it? Are we going to get a bit of a turnaround on these kind of two big problems?
Fingers crossed. As I say, it's something that we, Moneybox, and I have been campaigning for the last kind of 2.5 years. And via this process of the Treasury Select Committee, we now have a vehicle, hopefully, to get these things through. So I've got kind of fingers crossed for autumn budget, which is probably the most realistic time for changes like this. The house price cap is an interesting one. So £450,000 buys you a lot of house in most parts of the country. So that house price cap issue is more of an issue for people kind of London and the southeast. We have consistently pitched to the Treasury, HMRC and the Treasury Select Committee and just said, look, this should be annually reviewed in line with house price inflation. On the withdrawal penalty side of things, as I mentioned, you get a 25% bonus, 25% penalty. That actually works out as 6.25% of your own savings, which we think is a little bit unfair. During the pandemic, that penalty was reduced from 25% to 20%. So in effect, you just lose the government bonus and you don't lose any of your own savings. And that was more than sufficient to keep people saving and investing for the longer term, but also allowing people access to their funds without penalty of their own money in a true emergency. So we think that you can reduce the penalty from 25% to 20%, make it a more equitable product and still maintain the long-term savings nature of the product. So those are the two things that we're really campaigning for. As I say, even before this process, I've been knocking on the door of Treasury, HMRC and the Chancellor's Office for the last kind of couple of years. But these things don't happen quickly and you do need a kind of political vehicle to get these things done. So I was absolutely delighted to see the Treasury Select Committee inquiry. And as I say, we will keep banging on those doors until this is done, hopefully.